Many Europeans have woken up and are moving to Argentina. A Russian immigrant shared how she emigrated to Argentina and fell in love with the country. Let's watch.
3 years ago, I left the airport in Argentina for the first time. And the first thing I said was something very strange. It smells like freshly baked bread here. And honestly, I didn't even understand myself why I said that. But at that moment, I felt something very special. That smell of bread, of coffee, of delicious things coming from a grill made me feel calm. As if this place made me feel at ease. You're in a good place. At that moment, I didn't know that Argentina was going to give me 3 years of my life. My new language, my new culture, amazing people, and a warmth that I will never forget. For me, Argentina still smells like freshly baked bread. But now it's no longer the smell of a new country. It's the smell of my home. Thank you, Argentina, for opening your doors to me. And for making me feel that I have a home here too.
Spectacular. That's the real Argentina. And it has to be said, because constantly in Latin America, many people believe and think that Argentina is that terrible country where everyone is racist. And people think they're all that and super egocentric, which is false, it's a lie. What happens is that Argentinians, many of them, are self-confident, they have a lot of dreams, they want to get ahead. And well, let's say that mentality doesn't match that of the average Latin American. Many Latin Americans believe that if you're a dreamer, if you're ambitious, then you're not humble. Incredible, but true. I'm generalizing, not making an absolute statement. There are ambitious people in every Latin American country, and some Argentinians like to play the victim. That's reality. And if you don't believe me, just ask the Kirchnerists. People are commenting here. A Russian woman started talking about what it's like to live in peace in Argentina. Previously, a missile might hit me. Now, the worst outside is encountering someone from the slums. Oh, let's listen to her.
Why do I want to go back to Argentina? I miss my peace of mind. I'm from the biggest country in the world, and here you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe everything will be fine, or maybe not. You know what I mean. So during that period of time I spent in Argentina, I kept thinking something like, it's so good that I'm not there. I'm at the end of the world, so calm here. And if they launch a missile right now, it won't affect me. I know it sounds bad, but that's how I felt until now. And I don't feel the same way in any other country. I was in the United States, but obviously I can't feel good there, since it's the center of all the trouble. I know there's a reason why there are so many immigrants in Argentina. Everyone wants the same peace of mind. Yes, I could get robbed. Yes, I could run into people from the slums.
Yes, of course. People from the slums are a very real problem in Argentina.
In the middle of nowhere, but at least that won't happen to me. That's the last thing I want.
Seriously. Brutal. Look, I'm going to drop a fact. Argentina is a pretty underrated country. And look, it's understandable. Argentina has had a lot of economic crises. Argentina could be much bigger than it is. Argentina should be a powerhouse. I'm saying it straight up. Argentina has all the elements to be a world power. And it's not. But even so, despite all its flaws, it's a great country. One I'd live in myself. But anyway, well, let's continue. An immigrant from Belarus living in Argentina shared why she moved to the country. Argentina isn't perfect, but it makes you feel welcome. It makes you feel like a person, and that changes everything. Let's listen to her.
How did you realize that Argentina had become your home? A friend came back from a trip to Chile and wrote this to me. Santiago is grey, the people are quite neutral.
Santiago de Chile says,
Instead of mate, everyone is drinking beer. And the prices of many products are almost double what they are in Argentina. No one smiles. No one greets you. No one asks how you are. After Argentina, all of this feels strange. Never in my life have I felt so at home. When we went through Argentine customs, it was literal, that's it, we're home. Home for real. Now I love Argentina even more. And that's when I understood something. Argentina isn't perfect, but it makes you feel welcome. It makes you feel like a person. And that changes everything. If you're interested in life in Argentina from the perspective of an immigrant, stay tuned.
Okay, and keep in mind she's not the only one. Let's see more. Here's another comment. Rusa says that she's been waiting for more than 4 years to get her Argentine passport. I feel as Argentine as anyone who was born here. I hope they give me the passport soon. I'm very anxious, she says. Okay, let's see.
Passport. When I become Argentine and someone asks, "Where are you from?" What should I answer? Well, I'm from Russia, I've been here for 4 years, I'm waiting for my Argentine passport, and now I have that question. I can't answer every person either, explaining, well, no, I'm from Russia, but what happens is that I'm leaving Argentina, blah blah blah. And if I just answer, I'm from Argentina, it's like there's something here that tells me, you're not from Argentina.
Let's see, of course, because you're Russian, you were born in Russia, even if you have the passport. But in the end, your country is the one that welcomes you, right?
Liar. Can I say that I'm from Argentina and from Russia? I was born in Russia and I'm Russian, but I'm also Argentine. I'm from Russia, but I also have Argentine nationality. That's the thing, I'm from Russia, and I will always be from Russia. I do feel that there's something Argentine in me, but does the passport make me Argentine or not? What has to happen for me to be able to say, I'm from Argentina without feeling that guilt? It's like the turning 30 crisis wasn't enough. Now I have an existential crisis. Does everyone think about these things, or is it just me? The truth is, I don't know. Now I want to know your opinions, so speak up. What is it that makes you Argentine?
Being born in Argentina and also having Argentine blood, I think that's the most important thing, which she obviously doesn't have. But also identifying with the country and respecting the country's culture. That's fundamental, and it's something that many immigrants around the world don't do. It's something we criticize a lot on this channel, that they don't learn to adapt. You have to adapt to the customs of the country, and apparently she has done it perfectly. Look, she's even got her mate and everything. She learned to speak the language. She has adapted to Argentina, and above all, she respects the customs and traditions of the country, and that's what really matters. That's the kind of immigration that's worthwhile. People who adapt, not those who expect the country to adapt to them.
I mean, yes, being born in Argentina, what I feel is like that imposter feeling like you are the real Argentine.
Look, obviously it's not Argentina, we have to say it clearly, but even so, it's appreciated, right?
You are just as Argentine as the people who were born here?
No, obviously.
The answer is no. How many years have to go by for you to be a real Argentine? Can I compare myself to people who were born here? No. If after that video you think I'm a very anxious person, it's true. It's because I am. Yes.
Look, excellent. At least she recognizes her role. She knows her place. She knows she'll never be the same as the rest of the Argentines because she wasn't born in Argentina. She hasn't lived her whole life in Argentina. She knows it and is fully aware of it. So, gentlemen, I would like to know what you think, what your opinions are about all this, and I'll see you next time.